Nice.
Terrible clap.
Yeah, that clacker was garbage.
Yep.
Well, I suppose
Oh,
it'd
no.
be
Porta potty, fail.
restroom, yeah, whatever.
Okay. That's
Regardless of which, welcome to another BKM Vault preview video. I got Slam joining me because we got some awesome printed kits in this month's collection. Remember, as usual, the Vault goes live 8 a.m. the final Thursday of each month, March being no exception. So that'll be tomorrow, the 28th. Set those alarms because all of this fun stuff is going to be available, including some awesome minifigures. But we'll get there in just a second. Slam.
Yes.
So you've got a lot of competition here for like your favorite prints, and I know your favorite print is the one you're working on. Boo.
No, but
tell me about some of these here.
We've got a couple of years worth of kits here, and you know, every time I work on something and do art for whatever kit, it becomes my favorite, right?
Yeah.
So each of these is like, oh, I haven't seen a Bombcat in a long time. Like the Tomcatter's F-14 is so cool. This was like the coolest thing we had ever done when this was made.
Absolutely.
Right? But right in front of it, we have Bunny, which was the coolest thing we had ever done when we did it, right?
And a great story behind that kit too, yeah.
Yes.
Very, very cool.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Bunny. Yeah. So there's some really, really excellent kits that we've done. Things I haven't seen in a long time. I haven't seen a rapier in a long
Well, in a very niche product line. I mean, that ran 1 month for one of the themed months and then was done and pretty much that was it, you know?
Right. Yes, and it's like uniquely colored. It's a unique kit for us. We didn't do a lot of them. It's just, you know, it's cool. So there's some there's some gems of things coming back from the Wayback Machine here. And this is honestly probably your last chance to get your hands on something that was a limited edition, like this Panzer IV.
Yeah.
The greatest kit I had ever made.
So that's the first side skirt, right?
That is the first of the 3D printed side skirts. It's got the armor that goes around the turret, which was the most difficult thing we've ever printed, and it turned out amazing.
Oh,
it
incredible.
looks so good. And I love the winter camo over the whitewashed camo. Oh, so good. I would love to do more kits in that line soon. I hope it comes up soon.
Yeah, the blend of the camouflage, that's a good point too. The blend of the camouflage is just the realism added into that, and then just kind of the general distressed look of the armor in general. Like that is truly the lines blurred between, you know, like a regular kit model and something that you create out of bricks. So, and that's you know, some people like that, some people think it's a little too much, and I think the fun part is regardless of which, you get to build it.
Right.
It's not like it's you know what I mean? It's like all of it is building. These come in parts, all of these are pieces that all come together. So it's not quite as like one giant chunk you just hunk on the side or whatever, you know what I mean?
It's not like going out and buying a die cast model.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
So, and yes, that's us pushing the art forward. And our art is making Lego kits more like model kits.
Exactly.
Right?
But ones that you still get to build, you know, which is, I think that's the cool interactive side that like there's just not another product out there that really offers that. So, and this is another great example of like just what a unique and awesome camo scheme that's all printed. And like back in the day, you think about what it would take to create stickers for that.
Yes.
Yes, he does.
Yes. And it's, you know, it's just as much work to set up print jobs for something like that, but the overall bump in quality is just, everything just looks better when it's all printed.
Agreed.
And this was a really fun kit to work on. I love the BF-109 Trop, the tropical like camo scheme. Nice work on that, Andrea. But I haven't seen a red Baron in forever.
Yep, the Tridecker, that's awesome.
Yeah, such a cool little kit. And then we have
a couple of World War I planes here,
Yep. So pick those both up to go next to each other. If you've, you know, we've done a lot of desktop defense kits over the years, but
I love that product line too. Yeah.
Right. I love the CRAM.
They're a ton of fun.
The CRAM is so fun.
Got the play features that allow you to snap it around and move it. Oh, and some extra stickers too. So if you wanted to add to your defense system, I think these are printed on the side here. But you got some extra front and back stickers, so you know, in theory, get your own parts. So you could build a second one and defriend your friend's desk. There you go.
This is a favorite from back in the day.
I love this one over here, just because I feel like this was, I mean, it exists, does it? We don't know, but we're still kind of conceptualizing based off of potentially a very famous
a photo of a tail section.
Yeah, right, exactly. Right? So, you know, that's kind of what spawned this MHX Ghost Hawk, which all of the figures coincide with the Osama raid, including the awesome puppy whose name I forget right now. Bummer. I used to love the story. Anyways, so regardless of which, Ghost Hawk, I think this is cool because Dan basically built it to the extent of the internet, And then you have multiple versions in here that if you want to remove the bat wings and stuff that can be more accurate to other people's interpretations of what this thing might look like. Right. So it's like, you know, obviously Dan builds in scale with stuff, but for a lot of things you're working with blueprints, you have an actual vehicle that you're basing this off of. And now the Blackhawk exists, right? But a lot of the other stuff is just like guesswork, and that really doesn't happen a lot at Brickmania. So I love what this kit represents from that standpoint.
Right. I would love if Dan had built this from, you know, internet rumors and whatever speculation and just knowledge of Blackhawks too, because Dan's a Blackhawk expert. If we'd gotten a call from like the CIA going, "Where'd you get your information?"
Way too accurate. Yeah, no kidding. That would have been funny. And I'm glad it didn't happen.
No, that may have happened. We couldn't tell you.
Right, exactly. Right. It's a hush hush. Anyway, so a quick note with this one too. This is the MATV with crows. We do have, well, I'm only grabbing 3 of them, but we do have all 4 of the Green Berets that would normally go with that kit. They will be included with it as well, all clamshelled up. So we'll try to make sure that makes it in the photo, but if not, you know because you watched the video. Slam,
yeah,
that top white box kit there, you want to grabbing that and reading the number on the side? What numbered kit is that?
Number 3?
That is the 3rd kit off the line for kit number 231. That is like as throwback as it gets, and it's a top 5 kit.
That would be a 31st of our World War II kits.
Exactly.
Back when we were still in the 200s.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, we got a Cobra underneath there.
Cobra underneath it. Even below that, even older. Let's go even further back.
That's like the basement eras. I mean, that is amazing.
The 18th of our World War II kits. That is kit number 38. So those are some throwback. If you are a hardcore Brickmania collector, pick these guys up.
Absolutely.
Like you'll never see them again.
No. Same with actually goes for a lot of those figures, which before we get into them, I will say that we are missing some of the overmolded phasers. I think Spock is missing one and one other. So just keep an eye on the product images, because obviously we want everybody to get what is intended, but we can't get those anymore, so we literally can't add more. But there's a couple more who've got them. So if you're a Trekkie, you've got a chance here if you're fast enough to grab the, you know, big portion of the crew anyways.
There's very little chance we'll ever run Star Trek figures.
We'd go next gen if we would.
Excuse me, Starship.
Oh, good point. Good
point. Starship.
If you're a shippy.
Members. Yeah.
This is another cool figure here too. You want to grab that Panzer Commander at the end? That one's got like an autographed back. I don't even know when this came out.
Signed by Landon. This is, I don't recognize this packaging. This is super vintage, as far as I can tell. I don't know. Yeah, that's copyright 2015.
Okay, there you go. 2015 .44 uniform. That's pretty cool. I know it's definitely a popular camouflage.
That is going to sell quick because that's a rarity. Even this guy,
you know,
heavy artillery.
I always make fun of the people who see stuff retired and they're like, "No, I never had a chance to get it. Dang it, anyways." And then here I am. I see it on the table and I'm like, "No." I know how you feel.
But I believe this is like the first set of Civil War guys we'd ever done. No,
I think Gettysburg might have been the first. Yeah. Well, yeah, not ever. I know what you mean, but still a very unique and awesome kit. You know, there's not many kits from the Civil War era you can really produce, other than kind of what you're seeing there, or putting a guy on a horse. But like, I love this crate.
This crate is amazing.
Yes,
it's printed on 5 sides and it's texture printed on top. It's working way too hard for a Canon. I tell you what.
That's a good way to put it.
Put a lot of effort into that, but it's just a great one to pick up because I don't think it's retired. It's retired at this point. So, as is everything here. Right?
Well, and yeah, so as you can see too, we got quite a bit of the Ukraine stuff. Obviously, we've got a Ghost here. There's a little Striker guy back here, which I love the face artwork on him. Stinger, yeah, good call. But anyways, as you're starting to see, even some of that newer benefit stuff, and like Slam said earlier, the limited edition stuff that was only around for a weekend, all of that is going to start coming back because it's, you know, doesn't need to be displayed if it's not for sale anymore. So there may be even newer stuff, and then like you can see, obviously a mix of old stuff hitting the vault. So, yeah.
Panzer Jaeger. Oh, forget about these things. Yeah.
Well, like I said, the vault goes live tomorrow at 8 a.m. That's when all this stuff will hit there. There's already quite a few stuff on there, so if you haven't checked out that category, make sure to head back and do so. Otherwise, Slam, unless you got something else you want to hit, we can go back to playing with these and let the nice people go.
I'm still super upset that I did not get my own copy of the Spirit St. Louis, so this one's reserved for me.
Okay, fair enough. Now we got a chance.
No sniping slam on the Spirit St. Louis.
All right, wonderful. Well, thank you very much for watching.
All right, we'll see you.